What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning back in. And today we're going to be talking about a hot topic, which is going to be the TikTok ban. So if you have not heard yet, TikTok is going to be banned starting on January 19th, which is literally less than a week from today, which is absolutely crazy news. I would have never thought that this would happen to something so big as TikTok. TikTok has over 170 million users in the US alone. And oh, by the way, just so y'all know, this is only a ban in the United States. So if you're in other countries, you're probably gonna be fine. All right, but the federal government has made a decision to ban TikTok, and what they did is used the it being a national security threat as a reasoning behind it, which is very surprising. That again, that an app or a company that's so big was actually, is going to be held accountable to that, which is insane. That's unfortunate news for those individuals that who do enjoy using TikTok. 170 million users is a lot, which is absolutely crazy. That's literally half of the U.S. population, which is insane to think about because that includes, children, teens, and adults, which is absolutely wild to think about. So if you do enjoy TikTok, I am sorry. What does this mean for you guys? I would imagine that TikTok isn't gonna stop working for you immediately on the 19th. It'll probably start off with you not being able to download it. All right, that's what I would imagine. So if you haven't downloaded it, I would imagine you're probably gonna be able to use it for a little bit longer, and you may not be able to post any more new content to it potentially. But all the content that is there, I would assume you would probably still have access to and still be able to look at. In my opinion, right? I'm not too sure. I would imagine at some point they're going to have to stop letting people use it because I would assume that the federal government would fine TikTok if they don't do that in the long run, right? It may be again 30 days, 60 days, 6 months. I don't know. I'm sure that TikTok is trying to peel it so they won't lose that ability to honestly make money off the United States because I was doing a little bit of research just trying to figure out, like how much money could they be making with that many users in the United States. And doing the research, in 2023, it seems like they made 10 or slightly over $10 billion with the B, which is absolutely crazy to think that they made that much money. I would assume, if you're huge on TikTok, some of those content creators, were able to benefit from that. So to think about, removing that much revenue out of the United States is pretty wild to me. Because like I said, I'm not sure what the cut is for TikTok between the content creators and the company itself, but I would imagine it might be like a 70-30, maybe even 50-50 split. So if you think about it, that could be potentially $5 million or $5 billion that's going to be taken out of the market or out of circulation, I guess, and the economy for the U.S., which is it's gonna hurt the U.S. government as well, honestly, because that's gonna be $5 billion less that they can potentially tax, right? And in 2024, it looks like they're gonna be close to making 13 billion, which is absolutely insane. Now, part of the ban, right, that I guess they signed or that President Joe Biden signed was going to require for TikTok to be sold off from his China-based parent company, which is ByteDance. That's a pretty weird company to be called that. But damn, ByteDance is killing it right now, making over $10 billion in the U.S. alone, which is absolutely insane. I can only imagine how much money they make, based off of every country that they're in. Anyways, but I'm surprised that nobody, tried to buy it, or I mean, maybe they wanted too much money. I don't know, but in my opinion, I would have thought, Mark Zuckerberg would have jumped on it. Maybe even Elon Musk. Elon Musk bought Twitter for like $50 billion, some insane amount of money, many years back. So I would have thought he would have jumped on that opportunity, maybe spend another 20-30 billion because it does make a ton of money. But again, maybe there's reasons behind it. I'm assuming maybe that ByteDance parent company maybe did not want to lose, all that revenue they're making. I'm not too sure. Anyways, I'm just very surprised that somebody didn't actually buy that company because that was one of the things that the President Joe Biden was going to allow them to do was to be able to sell it to a U.S. based company to keep it out of the Chinese's hands. because of the threat to national security that it could cause. I guess is the reasoning behind it. But absolutely wild news. If you didn't want tracking that, now you are. The 19th of January, TikTok is gonna be banned or shut down from use in the U.S. only. So if you're not in the U.S., you may not have to worry about it. That's just the U.S. only for right now, just to put that out there. So if you were a content creator on TikTok, unfortunately, you're going to have to find another platform to go to. I'm sure there's many other platforms you can go to, but it looks like that's probably the way you got to lean. I don't know. It seems like the federal government's pretty serious about this one. So I don't know. There's going to be an opportunity for that not to happen on the 19th. Because, again, I would imagine if they were going to postpone it, if they would have happened already, then they would have waited to the last minute. Initially, I thought that it had something to do with President-elect, Donald Trump getting inaugurated on the 20th, which is why they put it on the 19th, but it doesn't even look like that at all. It looks like Joe Biden is the one that was starting to push for this or signed off on this as the current president of the United States, which is crazy to me. Anyways, that's the video. Short and sweet, straight to the point. I do want to let you guys know to my OG fans or my OG subscribers, just so you know, I do have, or I finally got some packages in the mail from Temu, from the stuff I ordered last week. So the next video that I'm gonna drop is going to be in a Temu unboxing. I'm super excited. First unboxing of 2025. I can't wait. Hopefully you're excited. So make sure you tune in. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and catch my next video here in a few days from now. Peace.